Well, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rose, and in today's video we are going to talk about the basics do and don'ts in online dating. Okay, so in this video I might mention things that I have actually mentioned in some of my previous videos, but I just thought that we should make a short list of the basic do's and don'ts in online dating. Okay, so number one, we are going to start with don't. Okay, so we are going to start with something that I posted the other day. I think I posted a short video, an old short video that I had talked about the bikini photos. Do not post bikini photos on your dating profile. And I'll tell you why. And the reason why I'm speaking in that tone is because a lot of people are against this. You know, every time I talk about bikini photos and dating profile, people are like, no, of course I must post my bikini photos. You know, he needs to see what he's getting and all that. But I just feel like depending on what you're trying to attract, like I have said before, if you're trying to get that kind of attention, then of course by all means post. And I hope you're on one of those hookup sites where you are not expecting anything out of that. Okay, maybe it's business. But if you're looking to establish something, maybe a serious connection with someone, I think you shouldn't be posting your bikini photos. Okay, you shouldn't post your bikini photos on a dating site. Another don't. If you're a single mom, do not post. Obviously, this actually goes without saying. You shouldn't post pictures of your children on a dating site. Actually, a lot of the dating apps, this is against their policies. It's against their guidelines. So do not post any photo that you have taken with your children. And another issue, I'm starting to think that maybe you shouldn't just post there about your children, because unfortunately, there are people who are targeting single mothers, and we have addressed this issue in the past. So when it comes to your children, just protect your kids and definitely don't put them on a dating site. Now, another don't. Don't worry, we will come to the do's. Another don't. I don't think now we should be focusing so much on creating a very long bio, because I feel like people are not actually reading those bios. So I think you should just get to the point, you know, short and precise. Okay, short and to the point, because a lot of people are not even reading detailed bios. I think our attention span has gone, you know, we are suffering because of watching short videos and scrolling on TikTok. So maybe you shouldn't have that long bio and telling a lot of stories. Just be, you know, to the point. Now let's go to the do's. When it comes to video calls, I'm starting with video calls. Make sure that somebody is actually not sitting, you know, the way I'm sitting, and I have addressed this issue. Make sure somebody is not always sitting in the same place. Okay, because what is happening now, because we are so far now with technology, somebody could just be sitting here and you think you're talking to Rose and you're not actually talking to Rose. Okay, maybe it's somebody who has taken a picture of Rose and they have used some software and some filters, and now you think you're talking to Rose. So when you're talking to somebody, do make sure that they do random things and they live where they are sitting. Don't accept being, you know, talking to somebody. Maybe you're talking to somebody on a video call today and they are sitting the same place. Tomorrow they are sitting the same place and they are not doing anything. They're just sitting. Yeah, so tell me about your day. How was it? How did this happen? And they are not doing anything. In fact, they are not making any movements because they don't want to make sudden movements, because the filter will you know, the thing will glitch. So make them do random things and go to other places. You know, obviously we are doing video calls with phones, with our smartphone. So make him take the phone and go and do something somewhere else. So that way you can verify the person is actually real. And you yourself as well, you know, you just do things, and he's not gonna be offended, because a lot of you're like, oh, how do I do that? You know, I don't want him to think I'm weird. I don't want to, you know, to upset him. No, he's not gonna be upset. In fact, I think if he's genuine, he's gonna be glad. You'll be like, yeah, let's do that. Yes, let's do that. Let's confirm that we are who we say we are. So always make sure somebody is doing random things in a video call, especially in the I think the very first time when you're meeting somebody, maybe you do a video call today, make him do something, and then the second time also make him do something, okay, something different, not what he did yesterday, something different. Then once you establish now you are talking to a real person, then you can take it from there. And I know there are people who are like, no, it's not necessary. You get to know somebody better when you're just doing WhatsApp. And I have met somebody and we had a relationship and I never saw him on a video call and he sent me money. I'm like, how are you connecting with somebody and you're not getting to see them? You're not getting to see the person that you're talking to. You know, the thing is, when you speak to somebody on a video call, I feel like you're building, it's more, it helps you build the connection even a little bit faster because you can see the body language, you can see, like you can see the person. If you just sit there on WhatsApp, just typing, you're not getting anywhere because you're not building that, you know, there is something about looking at somebody's eyes and just looking at their eyes, you know. So always when you meet somebody for the first time, make them do video calls with you and make them do random things. Another do. When you're first joining the dating app, always make sure the pictures that you're putting, when we've talked about pictures before, make sure the pictures that you're putting on a dating app, it's not a picture that somebody has to zoom, somebody has to touch the screen and zoom to see your face. Because this is what is happening. A lot of people are putting a full-length picture, and then now, if you want to see their face, then you'll have to zoom to see their face. The thing is, when it comes to these dating sites, people don't have a lot of time to be zooming and to be doing this. Put a picture that somebody can see your face, they can see your eyes, they can see you. Okay, the second picture that you're going to put the full length, then of course once they have seen you, then they'll go to the next picture and they will see your body. Okay, because this is a mistake I'm seeing a lot of women make. They want to show off what their mama gave them, but the thing is, when it comes to these websites and when it comes to these apps, they have a frame that you need to fit that picture into. You cannot just randomly put any picture on a dating site and you think it's gonna appear exactly the way it's appearing on your phone. Okay, there is a frame. There is a frame that you have to fit that picture, and that means if you put a full-length picture, then you fit in the frame, it's gonna be very small. Okay, it's going to be very small. So somebody, if they want to see your face, they'll have to zoom in, and guys don't have time for that, to zoom to see your face. Do change the pictures on your dating profile from time to time. Okay, if you see the pictures that you have there are not working for you, change them. And do delete your dating profile if it has been there for more than 6 months and you're not seeing any results. Just delete the whole thing and start over. Because if you're going to sit there and people are coming and they say, oh, she's been here for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 1 year, then they'll think maybe you're there and you're doing some other business. You know, people are doing a lot of things with these dating sites these days. You know, somebody will just get on a dating site, but they're not there to date. They're there to hook up. They're there to do business. Or they're there to scam. You know, people will start suspecting that you're just scamming people. So, if your dating profile is older than 6 months, delete that dating profile, start over, new pictures, new email address, new everything, start over like a new person. And another thing I want to address is the issue of people being scared, women being scared of making the first move. Do make the first move. This is not a traditional dating where you are afraid. You're like, oh my God, what is the guy going to think of me if I am approaching him? And no. You see something you like on a dating site? Say something. A lot of ladies that I follow on TikTok who are in intercultural relationship, interracial relationships, a lot of them have actually confessed that they are the ones who made the first move. And I have said this in another video. They are the ones who actually made the first move. Say hello, hey, nice to meet you here. I hope your day is going well. Do something. What's gonna happen? So you introduce yourself and you say hello, and then what happens? The worst that could happen is that he doesn't look at your profile or he doesn't answer. So do introduce yourself, be respectful. Don't leave somebody a whole novel to read. Just say, hey, my name is Rose, nice to meet you here. I have checked out your profile. I hope you'll check out mine. Have a nice day. You know, something simple, okay? So introducing yourself as a woman on a dating site is not bad. It's not wrong. Do pay for the dating site if you can afford. Okay, if you can afford to pay and you have a Visa card or a MasterCard, please go ahead and pay for the dating site, even if you're just going to pay for a month or 2 months, and please do so, okay? Because what happens is, and we have talked about this before, what happens is once you pay for a dating app, now your profile will be pushed to more people and you'll get quality matches. You'll probably be pushed to people who have also paid. If it's a site like Afro Introductions, you're going to be sent to people who have verified their accounts. And also do verify your account. You know, those sites that have that option where you can verify your account, okay? Some of them, they'll say for you to scan your driver's license or your ID. Do it because now people can see that you're actually a genuine person. The only thing I hate about these dating sites, because you shouldn't believe just because somebody has verified their profile, you think it's not a scammer. What I don't like about some of these dating sites, they do allow somebody to change their primary photo on their profile, and that is the photo that you used, you know, when you are verifying your account. That is the photos that were there. They do allow people to change their photos after, and I think that is not a good idea, because what these people do, these scammers do, they put their real photos, they verify their account, and then after the account has been verified, they go now and change the photos. So you'll see somebody, let's say somebody is a white guy and he's got a verified account, so you're like, okay, this guy cannot be a scammer. But the thing is, the scammer they did it before with their real photos. The account was verified and then they changed the photos later. I think the dating sites need to stop allowing people to change their photos after they have verified their account, especially the primary photo, the first photo that appears. I think they shouldn't allow people to change that photo. So anyway, if you can, please verify your account and pay for the dating app. And once you pay for the dating app, remember to cancel the subscription, because if you don't, they are going to keep taking money from your account. So I hope I have given you some tips that are going to help you in 2025 as you continue with your online dating. I know it's not easy, and I know people give up so easily, especially now since you are meeting a lot of jokers, a lot of scammers. You are meeting a lot of it's a bit difficult these days, but it's still doable. People are still meeting people on those dating apps, so don't give up. Just make sure, as I said, your profile is on point. Do the right thing. Be genuine. As I keep saying, if you go there and your intention is not to scam people or to exploit people or to manipulate people, it will work out. Okay, with effort and being patient, and just don't. If you start feeling you're getting frustrated, like you're like, oh my God, like, take a break. Okay, take a break. The thing with these dating sites, you shouldn't go there with attitude and so angry and why is it not working out, and everybody who approaches you, you have an attitude, especially those people who say I'm not looking for anything serious, they're just casual. Most of them are casual. But sometimes you might find somebody who is casual and then you connect and it develops into something. I mean, in my case, I have shared my story with you. When we first met, I didn't even think it's gonna materialize into anything. We were just friends chatting, and then something happened, you know. So don't be so angry, don't have an attitude. If you're frustrated, as I said, take a break. If somebody says they are not looking for anything serious, that doesn't mean you shouldn't engage with that somebody. As long as they are respectful and you're talking, just talk. And another thing is, I don't think you should go on a dating site, you know, being all marriage oriented. Yes, of course, I know you want to get married, but the thing is that can actually scare people off, okay? Because people are like, okay, you're on a dating site and you're all marriage, serious relationship, and I don't want anything less than. I think you should just approach this whole thing casually, okay? Yes, of course, put effort. Just chat with people. Chat with people, talk to people. You never know. There are even other opportunities that actually crop up from these interactions, because yes, there are people who want to see how what people are doing on dating sites. Yes, there are people who are there to see if something can actually come out of it, okay? There are people who are just there to waste time. They are just bored in the office, and then this ad pops up, and we have talked about this before, and then they're like, let's see, what is this? So there are different kinds of people. There are scammers as well. There are jokers. There are weirdos. There are all kinds of people there. So when you interact with somebody, if they're respectful, just continue talking to them casually and see what happens. Of course, if it's somebody who is just wasting your time, of course you can just you can just let them go. The thing is not to take them to WhatsApp. If you're just chatting casually, just keep chatting on the dating app. There is no reason for you to meet somebody just now and then immediately you're giving them your number and taking them to WhatsApp. For what purpose? Because I feel like if you're gonna go to WhatsApp, we need to know why we are going on WhatsApp. So casually just keep chatting with people on the dating site, inside the dating site. Don't have this habit of giving people your WhatsApp number every Tom, Dick and Harry. You're just passing your WhatsApp number like candy. No. Just if somebody is just casual, you know, I'm not looking for anything serious, you know, just browsing the app to see what it's about, okay, then that person will just stay there. You'll just continue chatting with them there in the app, okay? Then if you chat with somebody and then you can see now you're getting into deep conversations, then I guess it's time now to move to a private chat, to WhatsApp, Messenger, whatever app you're comfortable with and he's comfortable with, okay? So thank you so much for coming to my video today. I hope you're going to find this video useful. If you do, please share it with somebody who will also find it useful. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your likes and comments. I can tell people who have turned on their bell icons, okay? So if you're watching this and you have subscribed but you haven't turned on the bell icon, please do so you can be the first ones to see the video. And if you're the first one to comment, if I see you're commenting immediately I post the video, I'm gonna be shouting out with my supporters. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you on my next one. Bye bye for now.